everything. Ask your doctor about how Skyrizi could help with your skin or joint symptoms. Learn how AbbVie could help you save.
Carpros Honda El Monte is your destination for affordable pricing and a wide selection of the latest Honda models.
Lease a new 2024 Honda CR-V EXL with payments of just $199 per month.
Visit us 10 Freeway, Peck Road Exit, Carpros Honda El Monte.
Courtney B. Vance is live in studio with his 61st Street Thriller series, Monday at 8 a.m. on the KTLA 5 Morning News.
Good morning, I'm Annie Rose Ramos. The Secret Service now under scrutiny. The head of the agency headed to the Capitol Hill hot seat this week as lawmakers demand answers in the attempted assassination of former President Donald Trump.
And also right now at 10, a wild crash in the 10 leaves 1 dead, 5 others injured in Jefferson Park. The frightening moments on the freeway.
And we are waking up to sunshine. Temperatures will be above average again today, but we do have cooler weather on the way. I'll tell you how long until we feel that.
Plus, Alexa, help me low-key understand Gen Z. Sorry for all the Alexas I just set off, but wait until you see how the virtual assistant could help you keep up with all the younger generation slang.
So you mean to tell me Alexa understood that?
We'll see. Let's have viewers tell us.
All right. The popular series gets a confirmed spin-off. The rumors also behind who will direct the new Avengers films, plus a Herbie Hancock Hollywood Bowl giveaway. Your chance to see the jazz legend live.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday edition of the KTLA Morning News at 10 a.m. I'm Megan Tellis.
And I'm Lauren Lister. We thank you for joining us. It's 10 o'clock on this Sunday. I got a
Final stretch.
I had a moment to step outside.
It's nice.
Gorgeous. It's warm. The sun hits your skin.
Will you go to the beach today?
Probably not, but you know, but some people will. And I think it hits even better after 11. You know,
because we're off air.
Timing, right after the show.
I got to.
I got to get through the 10.
I got it.
Inside first.
We are seeing sunshine from our Morongo Casino camera. It'll be a bit windy for those interior spots as we head into the afternoon, but temperatures outside right now look like this. 75 already in Redondo Beach, 77 in Buena Park, 81 in Riverside, and 95 already in Palm Springs. Heat advisory for the Inland Empire and for these mountain communities in orange. That's still in effect through tonight, and we have a lot longer excessive heat warning that's going to stay in effect through Wednesday. What am I trying to say? I'll get it out eventually. Temperatures this afternoon, they'll actually be a degree or two cooler than yesterday, but we might not notice a difference. 83 today for Big Bear, 97 in Ontario, 106 in Palmdale, 74 and sunny for Oxnard today, and 115 for Palm Springs. Back to you.
All right, Casey, thank you for that. Developing news at this hour. 1 person is dead, 5 others hurt following a crash in Jefferson Park.
It all started around 3:20 this morning on the 10 freeway east at Arlington. CHP says a single vehicle crashed, spinning out, ended up sideways across the lanes. Another vehicle then crashed into that car. 1 person inside a Toyota Camry was pronounced dead at the scene. 5 others were injured, 2 of them in critical condition. The other 3 were also taken to the hospital, but their conditions are still unknown. It's also unknown so far if DUI or speed are factors in this crash. The scene is now clear this morning.
And developing in Paramount, all lanes are open after part of the 710 freeway was shut down because a vehicle hit and killed a pedestrian. This happened near the 105 interchange. It was around 1 this morning. Officials arriving on scene found a person in the roadway already dead. The exact cause is still under investigation.
And to Hollywood now, where 2 people are recovering after an apartment fire. It broke out shortly before 11:30 last night on Franklin Avenue near North La Brea Avenue, spreading to several units. Crews evacuated the building. 2 people needed treatment for smoke inhalation. Crews knocked down the fire in about an hour. The cause of that fire is still under investigation.
To the campaign trail now. Former President Donald Trump on the trail with newly announced running mate J.D. Vance after a gunman tried to take his life last weekend.
That assassination attempt causing chaos in Washington as the investigation does continue. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos joins us now with more on the head of the Secret Service in the hot seat tomorrow. Annie Rose, please explain.
Yeah, lots of people going to be watching that testimony tomorrow. But let's first get to former President Donald Trump holding his first campaign rally since surviving an attempted assassination last week, returning to the battleground state of Michigan, talking about that shooting yesterday.
And they keep saying, he's a threat to democracy. I'm saying, what the hell did I do for democracy? Last week, I took a bullet for democracy.
Trump there standing alongside his new running mate, J.D. Vance. The joint rally is the first for the pair since becoming the GOP's nominees at the Republican National Convention. That indoor rally there being held in Grand Rapids, that's in Michigan. And what's important to note here is that Michigan is one of the crucial swing states that could end up determining the presidential election later this year. Now, meanwhile, President Biden is isolating in Delaware after testing positive for COVID-19, self-isolating at his home, but is expected to return to Washington soon to meet with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Tuesday. Vice President Kamala Harris hitting the campaign trail, also in Michigan in the past week, moderating conversations about abortion access, also addressing the shooting at Trump's rally, saying she is thankful he wasn't seriously injured. And new this morning, federal investigators are now looking into reports shooter Thomas Matthew Crooks flew a drone over the rally site in Butler, Pennsylvania, just hours before he shot Trump. The Wall Street Journal reporting Crooks was able to fly the drone and get aerial footage of the fairgrounds, further underscoring the stunning security lapses ahead of Trump's near assassination, as both Republican and Democratic leaders continue calling for the Secret Service director to resign this morning.
This director has shown and proven in her public statements that she is not fit to lead that very important agency. We need the Secret Service to do one simple thing: protect our presidents and former presidents in these cases. That's not happening.
She should be out of a job. They should put somebody in there that's competent. The reality is, I don't care. This is not a political issue. There's no politics involved in this issue. Any former president that takes a bullet, that gets shot, that has blood running down their face, that goes down, the sign to the entire world of the weakness of America when something like this happens, and God forbid worse.
We're also learning this morning the Secret Service is now acknowledging over the past 2 years they have repeatedly turned down requests from additional agents from former President Donald Trump's team. This, according to the Washington Post. And while these requests did not include the rally in Pennsylvania where the shooting happened, it does show a reversal from earlier statements put out by the agency denying any of this. Now, this stunning admission that we're just learning about, it is only going to fuel the intense criticism the Secret Service director, Kimberly Cheadle, is expected to face tomorrow when she appears at a hearing with the House Committee on Oversight and Accountability. Lots of people going to be watching this testimony, Megan.
Annie Rose, thank you for that update. In an effort to combat retail theft, the city of Moore Park is installing license plate recognition cameras. The Moore Park City Council unanimously approved the project on Wednesday. According to the Ventura County Sheriff's Office, the cameras will cover every entry point into the city and will capture photos of vehicles to collect their data. City officials believe the technology will be an effective tool for solving cases and deterring thieves. The project is being funded by the state's Organized Retail Theft Prevention Grant Program.
The Mega Millions jackpot still up for grabs, but one Southern California player is now more than $500,000 richer. The winning ticket for Friday's drawing was sold at the Vons on Figueroa Street in Eagle Rock. Get your tickets out if you haven't looked yet. The player matched 5 numbers. They are 10, 17, 23, 50, and 67. They will win, if that is your ticket, more than $548,000. Since there was no jackpot winner, the grand prize is now $251 million. Should we buy now? Let's go.
Always, yes. Okay. You can't win if you don't play, you know?
That's true. That's true. All right. You lose 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Tell them.
Okay. If you are having trouble keeping up with all of the slang words that the young kids are using these days, I don't know any of them, except for the ones we do stories on, like Riz or whatever. Anyway, don't worry, we have help.
Yeah, so apparently Amazon's Alexa will help you figure out what all that Gen Z lingo means, and Gen Zers are like rolling their eyes at this.
No, they're not watching, don't worry.
Good point.
Are they streaming though?
No.
The new feature called Alexa Talk Gen Z to Me defines words like mid, sus, riz, ick, low-key, hot girl summer. It even uses the words in a sentence. Oh my gosh, adding context.
And Riz is on there.
Yeah, which means, Lauren?
Charisma.
Look at you.
Me and Casey both answered.
According to the Mirror, the feature was added after research carried out by Amazon in the UK revealed a communication breakdown between young and older people.
You know, I kind of enjoy this communication breakdown.